I love that introduction. Apparently, I need to keep you entertained for the first 30 seconds to allow YouTube to show my video to more people. So I hope that got you. And I paid like £12 for this little microphone online to try and get better audio, but I don't think it's that good. Anyway, this video is about the 30-day side hustle challenge. My name's Daniel Whiteock. I'm a father of 3 kids under the age of 3. I'm an operations senior person in a business, and when I'm not working, when I'm not looking after the kids, I love building new things, playing around with technology, and these are videos to show you what you can do with AI in this current era that we're in, where so much is available to us. So I could have given up this week. I've built everything in Google Firebase Studio and it kept breaking. I was pulling my hair out, not that I have any, and I don't know how to code. So I hit a brick wall. However, I think I've built my own little framework to support me in building my apps and websites for as little cost as possible. It's using those free tools like Google Firebase and Google Stitch and ChatGPT, although I pay £20 for that. And using all of that to make one master prompt to put into something like Replit. And I've done that now and I'm really happy with the outcome. So I hope you enjoy this video. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments and I can share with you any of these master prompts or system prompts that I've created to get the outcomes that I have at the moment. This is episode 3 of the 30-day side hustle, and I have 16 days left to make money with this app, or I found my challenge. The very first prompt on Replit, it got to this design and I'm super happy with it. So I'm going to run you through the app. Oh my God. That's it. Jesus. Bloody hell, what's the size of my head? Let's start that again. When I started hitting some blockers with Firebase Studio, I watched a few YouTube videos and noticed that other builders had the same problem. I created a logo, which I think is really cool, for little lines, 2 L's that have been colored in, and a simple PNG or SVG file. It wouldn't accept it. It was asking me to go into the file within the code base and update the image. And I just don't have the time in this challenge to learn how to do that in Firebase. And I started building on Replit and I'm happy that I did. I've really learned this thrash it out framework that I love. And the tools that I have used to thrash it out and ship fast so far have been ChatGPT. In there, I have defined my app concept, built my ICP, my ideal customer profiles, and I have built my mission statement and some user journeys. I then save all of those documents to my own project in ChatGPT, and then anything I ask it or anything I need to do, it always references those documents in the knowledge base of the project. Strongly recommend you do that. The second tool to thrash it out with no cost whatsoever is Google Stitch. It's a free Google product for building the front-end designs. In the real world, you would thrash it out with a designer, but you can't do that unless you're going to spend some money. And then Firebase Studio. It's completely free, and I don't know any other tool that allows you to build a website or app for free using AI. So I asked Google Firebase to tell me everything about this app. I added that to my ChatGPT project, and I said, build me a huge prompt for Replit. I pay £20 a month for ChatGPT. Everything else is free. If I started this project on Replit, I'd probably be around £250 in so far. I've probably made 15 changes since, and I'm $28 in, and it's probably taken me 3 hours in Replit so far. Now, the definition of my 30-day side hustle challenge is to have at least 1 paying subscriber on the platform at the end of the 30 days. Now for the juicy stuff. This is the app that I have built on Replit. As you can see, it's called Little Lines. The homepage looks pretty good. The very first prompt on Replit, it got to this design and I'm super happy with it. All of the information here, the marketing copy, it was within my prompt that I put into Replit, and that prompt was created in ChatGPT, which knows my ICP document, right? My ideal customer profile. If you're interested in making a coloring book, please do test it. You can create consistent characters through this app. They can go into beautiful scenes, which are the coloring book pages. You organize those scenes into books and you can export those as PNGs and you can export entire books as zip files. Super simple, not complicating this with loads of different features. It is simply create your characters, your scenes, organize in books and download them. If we were charging, here's an example of how I have set the tiers. As we go down, we have some pages here. I haven't completed the content for these pages yet, and I don't think I'm going to be setting up in social media channels for this app just yet. I'm going to sign in. Now, the one thing to bear in mind with Replit is it uses its own authentication system to do it, and the Replit logo will show. If anyone uses Replit and knows how to overcome that, let me know. I'm going to click in my book, Dino Daily Tasks, and I'm going to add my first scene. Rex and Trixie brushing their teeth in the mirror. So scene titles, brushing teeth, Rex and Trixie. So I'll click them too, they highlight, and then I'm going to say that it's for ages 3 to 5. So really simple designs. Now, when you select your characters, it's going to include those images for character references in the prompt. I think as a customer, I would come to this page or website, and I would assume that it's professional, that it's had some serious work done to it. Here we go. Nice. I'm well happy with that. Perfect. So add to book, and it's saving it at the same time. Dino Daily Tasks. It's been added to the book. So I could then go and add another scene, or I could do a different book. But it's saving to the database. Much better than any Firebase Studio outcome or Google Gemini that I was using. My goal now is to first get feedback. So if you want to test it, please look at the link in the description and help me test it. Once you've used it, feedback on the Google form would be amazing. And then I'm going to start promoting this app for people to subscribe to. Now I'm going to do that by using some AI tools and tricks that I've learned along the way. And my goal is to get at least one paying subscriber onto the app. So stay tuned for episode 4 of the 30-day side hustle challenge. And I hope you've enjoyed these 3 videos so far. I'm still learning about storytelling, YouTube content, and each time I hope they get better. Thanks for tuning in.